Okay. It's your boy Brandon Chung, man, and I'm back at it again, man. I'm back at it yet again, man. Alright. So, sports card investors, you need to diversify. For most investors, you do. And there's a lot of many good reasons why you should diversify, not only just into sports cards, but other things in general. So, let's just get started. I would say, especially for American investors. Why? Because, well, we've seen 2020 right now happening, and everything looks like it's maybe World War III. It looks like everything's in danger with the whole. There's a potential for foreign invasion. There's a rise of another empire, which is China. Second lockdown. We have the lowest federal interest rate in the 50 years. Therefore, money cannot, fluctuate or flow as quickly or as easily as it used to. The corporate debt crisis is like retarded because all these companies got so much debt, I mean, trillions of dollars. And I don't know, there's a lot of reasons why, the US empire is at risk and or the world in general is at an economic risk. There's a lack of discretionary spending. I've heard a lot of this, especially in the UK as well. They're under their second shutdown, and it's very difficult for them to spend money. Americans, you have seen maybe a fraction of restaurant spending, literally a fraction of fast food spending, things like this. So there's a lack of discretionary spending and there's a devaluation of currency. So everybody's talking about the US dollar is slowly devaluing because we are printing trillions of dollars. We call that stimulus checks. Well, this is actually happening all over the world, not only America. So nowhere really is an exception, especially not like, South Korea, from like what my mom has been telling me. This whole virus and whatever you think about it, it has caused a negative economic ramifications, and this will still be occurring in 2021. So okay, I say diversify. I talk about like a Ray Dalio or something like that. You got to do diversification, all of this. So what? Okay, so the reason why diversification is important, like in general, is because if you have all your money strapped up, for example, um, let's say you put all your money in Zion Williamson basketball cards, all his rookie cards, like you had like $3,000 in all his cards, like the Mosaic silvers and the silver prism raw card and stuff like this. Well, if Zion Williamson gets hurt, he gets like an ACL injury, can't play for a year, and then comes back and is trash, and he becomes the next Anthony Bennett. Your $3,000 has dissipated into like nothingness. So that is why sound investors, like a lot of billionaire investors, you see them through their actions diversifying. That's why it's important because you don't want, so much risk into one player or one asset. Because although Zion could be a superstar and your 3,000 turns into like 7,000, simultaneously it could turn into $0, right? So this is why people say, maybe have Zion and John Morant too, and also a LeBron, a card in there, right? So that's why diversification is so important. And also, okay, so what assets, in general are diversification good for? Like, what are you hearing in the news? Well, obviously, sports cards is one of them. And especially if you watch my channel, yeah, soccer cards, especially too. And precious metals. A lot of people are talking about gold and gold trusts, ETFs, and silver and things. Another one, obviously, the stock market. High demand, high industry stocks like the Amazon is doing incredibly well. A big tech, and also Tesla, Google, Microsoft, Facebook. In a consumer defensive like Walmart. Also, real estate. There's a very low inventory for the housing market right now, especially in my area. I see, a lot of retail buildings are for sale, but the actual housing is not for sale at all. Like everybody is just swiping it up, right? They're just trying to prepare for like, maybe worsening economic conditions. Other currencies as well, like the yen, and the won, and the pound, the euro, whatever, right? So also, cryptocurrency. A lot of people like Bitcoin, other things, and there's a lot of people saying it's a speculative, currency, blah blah blah. I don't know. It's at least it's some sort of diversification though, and a more like domestic currency, like I mean domestic assets. My apology, like your Zion Williamson, your Ja Morant, basketball cards. Let's stick to basketball. Also, international and multinational sports card assets. So Luka Doncic and Giannis are an excellent example of this. So what I'm trying to say is multinational means it's attractive in your domestic region and internationally and possibly globally. And I think Luka is starting to get that already. Luka plays for the Dallas Mavericks, which is, Dallas is like one of the top 10 like largest cities, in America currently. But also he's Slovenian, so he's got that, and he played for Real Madrid in the Euro League, so he's got all that demand as well in Europe, right, for basketball demand because they love basketball. And then same thing for Giannis with that European demand. Furthermore, like Rui Hachimura, he's got Japanese demand, so he's got East Asian demand because of his nationality. Also, he's got a Washington market demand, which is it's an okay economy, right? So that's what I mean by multinational and domestic. And also other sports, like obviously basketball is the most hip, it's the most popular. I can't wait for the Dallas Mavericks to play. Nonetheless, um, like soccer card, it's like an excellent way to diversify because everybody's from a different nationality, different country, different culture, all of this. And or even football card and baseball card. Baseball, you've got some Japanese players, maybe I don't know. And UFC, you see a lot of different nationalities, right? So other sports cards, also other not only sports card but other types of investments as well. Like I don't know, so I've seen some people invest in like some certain tickets and certain coins and stuff, and also digital sports memorabilia. I don't know what the one website everybody talking about, the basketball people. It's like a something you go online and they've got like a moving card, like a highlight card. It's like NBA shotting or something. I don't know what it's called. I can search it up real quick. NBA shoots. I don't know. NBA NBA Top Shot. Yes. NBA Top Shot. Um, I've seen so many people talk about this. So this is also the one, right? Like stuff like that. And the stuff on there has actually been selling out. So that's maybe a few different assets to diversify your overall portfolio. You know, what specific cars am I sometimes looking for? It's very simple, like the goats, like the superstar, like and not only in the one sport, but within all sports. Very popular players. Very popular, like in the soccer world, could even be Kylian Mbappe and Alfonso Davies, as well as Lionel Messi, Ronaldo, Neymar. Like a superstar, Kai Havertz, and then even Timo Werner looks like an emerging star, in my opinion. Like, or on the flip side, high scarcity too. So there's certain Romario cards or certain Maradona cards that are scarce or stickers that are scarce. Pele memorabilia is scarce, right? Johan Cruyff is a scarce sticker. So this is what I mean by like a specific card. Um, Also, the specific card I go for is anything I understand. So I understand like modern soccer players a lot. Maybe you understand vintage soccer players. Like maybe you understand the Johan Cruyff days and the Lothar Matthias, right? Whatever his name is. Or you understand basketball. So it depends. I think what you understand the most is where you have the best chance to preserve your capital, right? Because it's not about making money, making 2x, 10x. It's just about not having all your money go to zero. Basically, I think that's why diversification is so important. That's why I invest in basketball cards. As you seen in my last video where I did a PSA review, you can watch that if you want. But I have basketball and soccer cards and a little bit of baseball, football. I have even UFC. I have like a bunch of different sports. I understand all those sports. That's the thing. I don't understand much Pokemon. I don't have much Pokemon, right? No matter what the people are telling me. And I have a stocks, only the stock I understand, right? So quick action steps to do this diversification is like do your research. Like not just say one card, oh I like it, I'm gonna buy. Do research on a bunch of stuff and say, oh, can this help me diversify my portfolio and minimize my risk? Yes or no? You know, uh, you know, I would say maybe have maybe at least more than one income stream. Like work a job and then side hustle, or a job and you have like a little bit of dividends coming from stocks. That would be great. Because at the end of the day, diversify. You can't buy investments. You can't buy sports cars without money, and a lot of people need to work the job to make money. I might be talking to a lot of like 25-year-olds that can't find a job once they're out of college. Go work part time at like a Target or something, or I just recently got a part time job, so yay me. But you know what I mean. But or if you're older like 35, 40, if you do have time, like the part-time job is very important, especially right now. I know 2020 is economic hardship, everybody's having a difficult time, yes, and me too. But I'm trying to make this video that way some people are, they know a little bit more about finance and how to get more, what do you call it, more educated on what they should invest in and stuff like that, right? And I would say be positive, but also be realistic. So you see these videos say, oh, there's a lot of a guru video in general right now because people are desperate in 2020. So people are saying, you know, oh, invest in this card, it's gonna go up. What do you mean this card is gonna go up? You are not time traveler. You don't know if it's actually going up. You're just kind of like guessing. So don't just simply brainwash yourself following the people, because I've seen so many different things people brainwash themselves. So you got to be realistic on what you were talking about, like a LeBron James, like a rookie card investment or like a 2012 Prism investment. It's expensive, but those can retain its value. It'll even drop in price some, but less than the average. You know what I mean? Be aware of your level of competence. So competence is just your understanding. So understand what you are investing in. If you're really passionate, like for example, learning about soccer, bro, watch some of my videos. Watch some of all the other soccer card YouTubers and other people's videos to get a grasp on what the soccer card market is looking like, what it is, blah blah blah. And if you want a part-time job, I would look at high demand job. If you look at job listing, all it says is like truck driver stuff. It's like a take care of old people stuff, Amazon stuff, things like that. Like it's really that's all that I've seen. But and so I guess maybe my final thoughts for diversifying, because I'm gonna end this video very 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 soon, is well, should no, not yet. So yeah, be positive. Also be creative, because in today's world, when you have a recession period, like the worldwide recession is happening, maybe even economic depression, and that sounds scary, but we got to be creative. So sports cards as a piece of your investment, not a whole investment, but a piece of your investment is very intriguing and it's creative if you do it effectively, right? And also you got to be open-minded. So, soccer cards, screw that. Well, I mean, look into it first, and then you'll understand that there's more soccer cards than just Prism. There's stickers, there's Panini and Top stickers, going all the way back into even the 70s. So there's like Pele 1970 World Cup sticker. So now stuff like that could be a really good investment, right? Stanley Matthews, blah blah blah, and then you'll think, okay, maybe that's interesting, right? And think for yourself, because you'll see all these different videos. Like for example, the Pokemon industry. I'll be real quick, right? I'll be real brief. Logan Paul basically hypes up the market, accidentally, but still does. And then And now all of a sudden Logan Paul's in the Pokemon, so everybody is. Then all these finance YouTubers are heavily into the Pokemon card. And this is such a quick hype. And a YouTube channel called Dumb Money goes to Logan Paul's Pokemon friend, his name's Collectible Guru, and they try to do a live stream deal. I'll pay you 350,000 for a box. Well, what Dumb Money people realized was that box was fake. So they got screwed out of that deal pretty much. I think they got another box, but still it was like a terrible situation. So don't just follow the hype, kind of like think for yourself and realize, oh wait, is Pokemon actually for me though? Am I not just following the other people? So that's very important to realize. And only diversify, yeah, if you understand. Obviously, oh, I'm just gonna buy some Pokemon cards, buy some Magic cards. I don't know anything about that. I know nothing about that. And so preparation is key. Okay, that's very important too. So if you're really thinking economy is going to get way worse in 2021, I think it is. Honestly, I think it is. I'm just being realistic. But prepare for that situation. Do the most positive actions and treat people the nicest way. Prepare for that. And actions are louder than the words. So you see people, should you diversify all this? Understand like billionaires, what are they actually investing in? Not just what they say. What are they investing in? And the same thing for all the YouTubers and everybody. Like I got basketball cards. I just told you basketball, soccer, UFC, football. I got these things, right? I got a very heavy position in the basketball and soccer mostly, and then a little bit elsewhere, and stocks as well. But nonetheless, what else? And so, like for example, you can still have a very high position in one card or something like that and still diversify. Like you can buy a $5,000 like LeBron James card and still have 5,000 more dollars in like other stuff. You know, diversification is a very broad definition. It's a very broad thinking. There's many different theories about diversifying. That's why I say diversify, diversify, diversify. Yeah, if you understand it, if you are really smart and educated about your certain assets. And another thing is, during this dangerous time like 2020, 2021, whatever, be nice to people, treat people with respect, right? Be thankful for your friends and family, because you think, okay, why am I diversifying and why am I trying to protect my wealth? Well, a lot of times it's to protect your family too. And that's a grand scheme of it. So just be nice, and I think that's why you should diversify well. That way you don't go broke and homeless, and you can actually take care of your family well. Okay, I'm done. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. If you want to like and subscribe, that would be the best thing to do. That'd be so awesome. Please leave a comment. Let me know you're here. Let me know questions or whatnot, like what you think of this video and all that. Yeah, I mean, I love diversifying. I got people from so many different countries. I got Neymar, I got Messi, I got Ronaldo, I got everybody, right? Anyway, it's been your boy Brandon Chung. Okay, okay, okay. Until next time.